3, 2, 1, go!
I
That-
no longer have meat in my mouth.
Garrett, get that meat in your mouth.
Alright, man says I should eat some snack sticks.
That actually sounds good. Should go pick some of those up.
Isn't there usually meat in your mouth, given that it's made of meat?
Jesse's right. I hadn't thought about it that way.
I mean, it's more that meat is your mouth.
Did you know that there's a skeleton inside of you right now?
Dun dun dun.
Who gave you this information?
Blew my mind too, man.
Skeleton man, skeleton man, skeleton man.
Is that from the movie Skeleton Man?
Song, Skeleton Man. I think it's by Axis of Awesome.
Is it about the movie?
I didn't know there was a movie?
There was this really like low cost or low budget movie called Skeleton Man that Josh told me about, and
Oh, is it the rudimentarily animated kind of thing?
no, it's live action with really shitty costumes. He showed me
Oh.
clips and it looks awesome, but I've never seen it.
Okay. There's like a barely over Flash animation level, like skeleton cop or some goofy thing like that. That was
Sounds
used
like
in
something I
one.
would be into.
Right, and it was used in one of the AMV Hells with that Axis of Awesome song Skeleton Man with it.
I see. Not Behem. I want to fight Golurk, and only Golurk.
Now that I think about it, man, Joe, you that could be one of your alternate entrance songs, is Skeleton Man by the Axis of Awesome.
You will have to link that.
I will go grab it.
Give me Golurk. When I say that, it seems like it works, and then like 9 of them pop up. But it's spawning the shit out of Behems now for some reason.
Oh man, that's kind of I wonder, because how do you, I guess, and you've read her books, so how does Laura Jane Grace feel like about old band photos and arts and stuff that are displaying her before transitioning?
I don't know that she's ever really spoken on that, but
But that's
I would
something I
guess
had
she
thought
would
about.
personally avoid it. But like, I mean, it is part of history, so probably not
Right.
something that you can really just completely ignore. Like she she did a solo album called Heartburns or something like that, under her old name, and has re-released it under her current name.
Ah, that's good.
Outside of other people using images and stuff, I wouldn't think that she would have a problem with that.
Right. Yeah, okay, because I was verifying, but it was surprising to see the old Axis of Awesome album art there, because one of their members has transitioned back in, and I went to go check when the timetable of that, because this song is fairly old comparatively, because these guys these folks are the same ones that did the three chord song. I can't remember the true title of it now, but they just go through all the different songs that use that original Pachelbel 3-chord progression. It's a very, very fun song. But yeah, one of their members, she has transitioned since then, so I'd forgotten about that, because I have seen more of their recent album art and promotional images kind of thing, which I imagine that's kind of the point, is she wants more of her current self-image stuff out there rather than the outdated stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that's going to differ from person to person too, whether they would rather not that stuff be published anymore or what.
Right.
I think that's different than like intentionally dead naming somebody.
Right. Definitely. And that's one of those good things that humans control over those aspects. I mean, within our own purview kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, we got, one of the buddies, Corey, that will come to get-togethers at the farm and stuff, and band camps and things like that. Do you remember him?
Yes.
Yeah. He posts stuff, and for the vast majority of it, I'm on board with what he's posting. But he posted one that ticks one of my boxes of like, okay, I got to speak up on this, and it's the and he's usually pretty good with it, being that kind of nerd. Because his pets, he has a tortoise named Aesop, and he has a giant millipede and things like that. He has, unconventional pets, and I think he has rabbits too.
A pet millipede? I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, fucking A. They're fucking enormous. You ever seen those things?
I've seen them, but they're like prehistoric shit. But
Not centipedes, not like the fast, poisonous, hardcore ones. I'm talking millipedes, the little roly-poly guys. Or the big roly-poly guys in this case.
I believe I know how big they are if I'm thinking of the right, like, bug, but I just didn't know anybody kept them as pets.
Oh yeah, they sell them at Petco right in town there with you. They have since I was a kid, when I was like a wannabe herpetologist buying all the green water dragons. But either way, he posted one, and it was talking about, and Jesse, I know you can like kind of semi-pitch in on this one because it was it was one of those, like, you can't naysay and shoot down homosexuality and trans stuff like that because it exists in science. I'm like, yes, it exists in science, that's true. But like, it exists in the animal kingdom. I'm like, hold on a second. Now this is where we're getting into problems. This is anthropomorphizing animals and very complicated structural like developments in how these creatures have adapted and the way it's just penguin, like, it is true. Penguins and penguins and ducks and several other animals will form same-sex bonds and things like that in herds and pairings and things like that. That is true. The problem I have with it in calling it homosexuality and that cleanly is you're getting into your attributing the ability and capability for animals to love in a way that humans
right,
like
but
take it in.
Hold on just a second. Don't you think it is at least slightly useful? Think about how dense some of these people are that hate homosexuals and stuff like that. It's a little bit useful, even if it is technically incorrect to view animals that way, to show that, look, this is not something that humans invented because of something your religion said. It exists everywhere.
Yeah, I agree with Joe on that.
I don't know, I put it in the same book because similarly, then there was one that, and this goes back into the Jurassic Park type stuff too, this is where Jesse I figured would come in, is there's also a thing talking about how, holy shit, that is a whole Delmise just on land. That's a giant fucking anchor. I did not expect to see that. I want to say it's Lacerdas, but some lizards and obviously fish and things like that have the capability to change sex in a single-sex environment, or some can actually reproduce asexually and things like that. The basis of what they use for the giant radioactive lizard in '98 Godzilla. But that's just it. Those are still. That isn't the fish or lizards or frogs or things saying like, I was born to the incorrect gender and I want to transition to affirm my sexuality and my gender the way I perceive myself and how I fully believe to be and things like that. That is, again, I see what you're saying, Joe, but I don't like it from a scientific standpoint.
I think those are different things entirely. Because I agree with you on the second point, Garrett, but not the first point.
So you agree that penguins can be in love, and that's why
no,
there are
I didn't say anything
penguins?
about love. Homosexuality doesn't imply love, and it is heterosexuality.
Yes, and that was the other thing when I was talking about that,
Shit.
because the post was all of those things. It was like,
Right, but I'm
gay.
saying that when you're combating these poisonous, like, cultural ideas, you don't have to use science. Like, and if he's using science as just, like, a technically incorrect thing, if you say so, or whatever, this behavior that resembles it is something that is prevalent outside of just humanity.
I don't even think it's non-scientific to call it homosexuality.
Oh, I don't either, but what I'm saying is it doesn't matter.
But I would agree that a
I hate
hermaphroditic
that-
animal is not transsexual, because that is more of a intelligent decision thing.
Hey,
than
like, if you can
homosexuality.
get the main thing there is you just getting people to crack the
Yeah.
nut that gender is a social construct, and once you finally get them to understand that, it all clicks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we've learned more and more over these past, like, this decade or so, that those people will never.
Well,
There
that-
isn't
they
a
probably
eureka
know.
moment to them.
Right.
Well, no, it's not eureka. Like, they understand that it is. They just don't care. They want to hate those people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so there's those people in this case, if you're talking about the extremists, yeah, they're not going to change. But there's also some people who are young and impressionable and on the fence, and you can sway those people.
Right.
Even if they're
right.
not the direct
Dude,
target
That's
of
why
your
I think it's
conversation.
important to talk to people, you
Yeah,
know, and
exactly.
try to explain these things like gender being a
You'd
social
hope
construct.
that and you'd think that, but the statistics and numbers from this last Tuesday show that the opposite is happening.
Well, if you're talking specifically about how the younger demographics voted for Big Red there, there's more to that, I think, why they did that. I think you
Oh,
could
yeah,
write an
it's
entire
nuanced.
thesis on the psychology of why that generation went red.
Oh yeah, there's a lot to unpack that the talking heads won't ever. Well, they'll scratch the surface of, but they'll only do it as long as it generates views. So they don't care truly.
Well, they're a huge
explore it.
part of the problem, and a huge part of the reason that caused the population at large to treat it like, okay, this isn't happening until, okay, now it's a much, much, much bigger fucking problem, and a lot of people are gonna get hurt. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, news is
Oh, yeah.
entertainment, and news is a revenue source for advertising. Both were really, really bad decisions in the long run.
no,
Yeah.
it's essentially the idea that people can cover their eyes and ears and pretend something isn't happening has created the situation in which you and I are going to be fighting for the rest of our lives now to maybe try to make the world a little bit better to live in for the kids of today. So, no, I'm not going to be happy about that for a very long time.
Yeah.
And rightfully so.
You know?
But I mean, going back to what I'm saying, there is it goes both ways though, because I also hate the idea of, like, say, species that mate for life, stock, bald eagles and plenty of other species. But that's just it. Is the hetero fucks also say, oh, but they love each other? That is not love.
Right.
That is not what mating for life bonding is about. It's a genetic, fucking imperative and instinctual.
Yeah, it's just
They do
another
not
reproductive
fucking love each-
strategy.
Right, and that's why I hate that to the same level. Like, that's anthropomorphizing something that doesn't have a equivalent of emotion on those levels. Like, that's not how animals fucking grok the world. And
Yeah,
hate it all.
I think my disagreement with you comes down more to the definition of more to definitions than anything else. Like,
Oh, right, like we have to attribute, but that's what it starts off as being labeled as, is homosexuality. And I feel like
did he just sky attack? Shit.
sexuality and stuff like that is, yay, more stream attacks on Jesse, is, I guess I do on a human level.
Nice.
I guess I'd prefer if there was distinctive terms for human homosexuality and whatever its animal kingdom equivalent. Whichever one came first should carry the moniker, but ours should be, one of them should be switched to attribute the idea, because humans have the capability and obviously clearly do love in a different way and have different levels of affection than animals are capable of truly displaying.
Well, maybe it's just another reproductive strategy. Should be
Those
treated as
feelings of
such.
love that you feel, no matter how, like, you abstract them in your mind and like the intricacies of how you react to them, they are still driven by chemicals. So
Yeah, at the end of the day. But we have the ability, because it's the mirror test, there's like, because we are aware of it, we have the ability to affect upon it our will. You know?
abstract thought is what that is. And that's what I
Okay,
meant.
yeah, that gotcha. So yeah, we're on the same page there then. It's all good.
Yeah. I'm like ready, I think, to go and get my shit wiped. The question at this point is just going to be how hard I'm going to argue that the Gigantamax one doesn't count. Because I think it is just like a fucking crazy. It's gonna wipe my whole team battle.
Well, yeah. If it ends up being bonkers, then yeah, we'll probably have to do a clause for it, because otherwise it'll be annoying. But if it's something you do and like one Mon dies or something, he's fucking dead.
Okay. Well, then I better bring something that I would be willing to do as a sack.
Well, yeah, bringing some sort of sacks is probably not a bad idea in general. Protect Stalin, trying to let the other teammates do as much work as possible. Because I don't want to, like, I think it's an interesting boss fight, so I wouldn't like to see it completely, claused out of the run effectively. But if it is like a thing where it's so hard to get through it without like 5 Pokemon dying, then like, well, that's kind of obnoxious too. Nobody wants to see us rebuild teams again. Like,
Speak for yourself.
We're gonna do that. We'll bring 2 Mon that can be sack food.
I also wonder if it's actually even a losable fight.
I don't think so, because I think your Mon will revive as many times as they need to, instead of just the 4 in a normal max rate battle.
Maybe that's how I did it then. It's because, like, things that revived, it's like, okay, this is fine. But then this thing just dies at the end after all the revives happen. Because, like, if they keep reviving the same Mon, then you should never have more than 1 death anyway. Unless it revives over time and you have to summon a new one in the interim? I have no idea.
I don't know, but we're about to find out, because I'm gonna go do stage 1 of fighting him, and I'm gonna try a dirty trick to get that done. And that might involve sacking the Mon who's the dirty trickster, and it may not. We're just gonna find out, I guess. Okay. Hey, cat, how about no?
No.
Hey, stop it. Okay. I think I have to go this way? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll also do this to see if we can ensure that this is going to work.
Did I kill all the sigillets? Have I rendered them an endangered species? There's one.
That would be a cool addition to Pokemon if you could do that. No, not that. That's a good item. I think I have the other item that I'm looking for. Yes, I do.
Mosquito.
Wants me to go up this elevator?
Less whiskey. Still there.
Wait, was the elevator?
It's the thing that goes up and down.
Yes, I understand that part. But
Dick.
just wondering, do I have to fight trainers on there? Or no, it doesn't look like this is going to be that. This is going to be me fighting German dickhead. Cat, where'd you go?
Where did you come from? Where'd you go?
And what do you plan on doing, Gym Challenger? Stop in the darkest day! Oh,
Killing
pardon, what are you
God.
talking about? He's like, you don't understand. I have a lot of money. I'm doing a good thing because I have a lot of money.
I don't like this guy. He might be the most evil of them all.
Yeah, he's gonna be put in charge of balancing the budget.
Yep. Oh, he has a team? I didn't know I had to fight this guy. There's another fight, Jesse, that we didn't account for.
No, yeah, don't lose.
Gonna try not to, but I brought a bunch of them on sack.
I almost kind of feel like his team sucks or something. I thought, like, as a subversion.
He sent out something that I can kill here, but question is, does he end up doing some crazy Dynamax shit?
Or maybe he doesn't have many mons?
I got 5.
I don't remember anything about fighting him, so.
Okay. It's going okay so far.
Sucker free Sunday.
Crit! Always appreciate a crit. Crit for me, not crit for him. Okay, that's also good. Maybe his last one is Eternatus. I thought that you fought Eternatus separately, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Because it's the special raid battle. So it's got to be separate from the trainer.
You fight him
right?
twice. You
You
fight
him twice? Okay.
Yeah, you fight him in a normal battle, which is what I'm trying to do a dirty trick on. Yeah, maybe forget. No, keep old moves. And then you have to fight the max raid or whatever. The question is, down to his last Pokemon, if he's gonna turn a max this thing. We're gonna.
Well, do you have the capability to Dynamax? Because if you have it, he should have it.
Yeah, he's Dynamaxing. Or no, he's yelling about a move. Yes, he's Dynamaxing it. And if he's going to do something bad to my doggy, that's going to be really bad.
Did you not protect? Or?
No, I didn't protect. Alright, I got my move off, and it did about half. Don't use a ground move. Oh my god, he used Max Quake. Okay?
Oh,
Please don't kill the dog.
That's
The
a dead dog.
He just killed the dog.
Yep.
That's very, very bad for Bitcoin.
Yep.
Alright, now his Spidef froze. Okay, so what do? We got Water Ground on him, and then we can. So that was 1 round. Next, Quake. We have Levitate on him, and then we can throw up a Reflect, depending on what he does. Then switch out. Cat, stop yelling. Alright, we're gonna Reflect. And I am actually faster than this thing.
That's really good.
Alright, this is gonna be okay, I think. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, that's gonna be like
Shit. Dry skin, you prick.
We'll throw up a light screen too, just in case he's got any special moves. Because we're going to be switching out of him anyway. Alright, this is going to put out 2 levels of spikes though, I imagine. No, or just maybe 1. Alright, he's back to his small little self now. Which is still not that small. Alright, we could do...
Boy, that flinch. Freeze me.
Alright, swap him.
Shit.
No dog is gonna be not the greatest. We gotta figure out somebody else to bring into Leon if we make the Leon. Okay, we're not taking that much damage. Thanks to screens. One and one more should get him.
You!
Yeah, stop yelling.
Cat's gonna be put in exile.
The question is if we get to do management before we fight Eternatus, because part of my strategy involved using the dog, but we should be fine. As long as we can take a single hit.
You'd like to hope for it, at least.
He's telling me to take the lift up. Go ahead,
Fuck
see it. No, I'm not taking the lift up. Fuck you. Alright.
Oh, you clear him?
Yeah, I cleared Rose, but he wants me to take the lift up, and I want to run back to the Mon Center to do shit.
Drop
And I
off your
saw
dog.
Hop run back, so...
The prophecy has been fulfilled. The dog has died.
Yep. The dog is dead. Long live the dog.
We just gotta redesign our entire strategy around not having the dog, which... I was hoping to have the dog because I know he's got the starter that nobody else did, that Hop didn't get, so he's got the fire starter, and then he has Charizard, so the dog's Flash Fire would have been really good, and the dog is just really good to begin with. Cat, stop it! Get up.
Yep, there's Kitty Exile. Prince celebrated the death of the dog too much and had to be removed.
Yeah.
He was getting himself tangled up in my headset cable, and then when I was like, "No, Cat, don't do something that would hurt you," he goes, "No, but I want to."
Child. Shit.
Alright, boxes. Arcanine, you're the man. Alright. Grab on your skates, Drapion.
Good fuck
Alright, let's see. Does
it. Ma'am, I am happily involved.
in my team.
Do not come on to me.
Yeah, you're cruising for getting kicked out of the room. I don't want to do that to you.
Kitty jail. Kitty
Fucking
jail.
with the headset cable again.
Yeah. Oh, that's way better. You know, cats. Who needs them?
They're great. Okay, well, that's not gonna happen, so I suppose we just... Oh, you know what I can put on somebody? The focus scarf. Or choice scarf, excuse me. I suppose we'll put that on.
Just gonna follow this goth chick into a dark alley. What could go wrong?
Sounds like a good idea to me.
I mean, me too. The only thing that really competes with the cute little redhead is the not Marnie specifically, but so them alt chicks, man.
Sure.
It's a hard turn down.
Yep.
We can't do that. Oh yeah. Okay, that might work.
That doesn't do much for me, does it?
I have that on him. Alright, gotta kick the cat out. Alright, now he's gonna be scratching at the bottom of the door within a minute or two.
There has to be some actual way you can deter the behavior of some sort.
I've never come up with a way to train a cat to not do something, but I've usually had better behaved cats. This one is very willful.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I mean, Craig trained his cat.
Yeah, he probably doesn't let it get away with as much stuff, though. Craig is more assertive. Just make sure I have the right move on this guy yet. And I do. Alright, now hopefully this strategy doesn't just go completely belly up as well. It may, though. Unexpected Chairman Rose team was unexpected.
Which are the perils of first place?
Have fun with that, Jesse. Oh, I mean, it happened to you, too. What the hell? Didn't I just go up the lift?
You said don't go up the lift.
Oh. Yeah,
No, I don't know. I'm just fucking...
I went up the lift, and then he, like, came out the same door. And there's... Turn to this.
Ooh, big dragon.
Weird looking pointy ass needle dragon poison thing.
Yeah.
There's Leon with his weird fucking cape with expanding foam on the outside of it. Leon tries to catch it in one throw with a regular Pokeball, and we're all pretending like it's not going to pop out. Blew the top right off his Pokeball.
Damn.
Now it's pissed.
Bunch of fucking hooligans.
Okay. My move was Endeavor. So I think I sack Halucha here because nothing else is going to be able to take 2 hits from it. Alright,
Makes sense.
Dragon Balls.
Sounds like a play to me.
Got him down to 18 though. I think anything else should be able to take at least 1 hit, but let's
Is this first round one-on-one, or are you still in the...
It's 1-on-1. So pretty much everything I can throw at him though is gonna be not 100% accuracy. Okay, yeah, we're gonna swap him in. If he can't take a Dragon Pulse at full HP, well, he might get crit. That would be really shitty. Dragon Pulse, please don't crit. Oh, he's fine. Alright, don't miss your Mud Shot, and Eternatus is down.
You know...
Mostly killed by a little birdie.
Damn. I don't know if it would be... Fuck. We had time to yawn, but shit, I didn't see what that ability was. Whoopsies. Why are you metal clawing on a metal bug, you dumbass?
Metal clawing ass, metal bugging.
Something like that, yeah.
Now, I assume it's gonna probably heal me here and just throw me into the battle with Halucha out front again, so that's just what we're gonna do.
Did he die in the first round?
Yeah, I killed him in the single battle.
Okay.
I know it's me and Hop, and I assume the dogs with shield and sword are coming out.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so you could still use Haluchik if you weren't allowed to fix your team, but he is still dead. He's just a zombie.
Yeah. Alright, so there's not much he can do here, but he's gonna go for an acrobatics.
Ah, not you, not you, not you, not you.
Yeah,
Head?
he's
running from Amanda Buzz.
part of this is at least scripted, because it's you try to pick moves and it won't let you pick anything.
Oh, and then like the dogs show up afterwards. Yeah.
Hey, Bones, pull out that weird shit we found in the woods. It might make some dogs show up.
Ooh, that's good. I didn't know there was a double battle coming, but having Gyarados in the second slot, pretty clutch.
Hell yeah.
Shit, what did this just do? When in doubt, click protect. Okay. Rex failed because I just protected. I already forgot. Classic.
But I don't know. I was just thinking about with the, just had some Team Yell female grunts do back handsprings to intimidate me, and it's like, man, not only do I feel like gymnastics would not be a terribly intimidating thing to approach someone as. Like, I'm not saying it wouldn't be impressive, but it's like, I'm more inclined to give you a round of applause than I am to cower in fear right now.
Right, that's just impressive.
And it's like, yeah, fucking good show, man.
Sorry, what? Why does this one have different attacks?
Couldn't tell
What
you.
the fuck? What it? This one was shiny. Did the shine like not like a shiny Pokemon? Glowing. It was glowing with an aura. They have different attacks if they're glowing, apparently. Because this thing had ancient power.
Interesting. Maybe they get some like egg moves or something like that. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, maybe. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna look that up. I mean, look up ancient power on this Pokemon and see if it's actually. Yeah, it's not even in the moveset normally. It is in fact an egg move.
Called it.
So I had no idea that was a thing. If you catch the glowy one, you can get an egg move. That's actually really cool.
What did you get ancient power on?
A Sigilif ancient powered me when I was grinding.
Oh, I see.
It was one of the ones that was glowing with watt energy. So apparently it gets an egg move.
Interesting.
Which would have been neat to know at the beginning of the run. Could have deliberately looked for some glowing fellers.
I don't think it's a guaranteed thing, but yeah, it is something that they brought in ways since at least Omega and Alpha, because that was the one where you could sneak up on the guys and they would give you special moves.
Speaking of sneaking up, fucking Mandibuzz.
It'd be really funny if I got away with doing an endeavor here, but I think he's gonna die right away regardless.
There's like, I would imagine no way Endeavor works in a raid boss, right?
It'd be funny.
Do they have like segmented life bars and shields in this like they do in Scarlet Violet, right?
Oh, actually I don't know. No, I don't see any shields or segments. Yeah, he's using Max Flare. Is that just on? Yeah, is it just on a dog? All right, we're about to see if Endeavor works. It totally fucking works, but it didn't do all the damage. Like, it didn't get him down to 38 health. It got him down to a significant portion, though.
Still pretty fucking good, man.
You know, and another part of that, I've been thinking about this kind of in the back of my mind, and I don't remember if we discussed it this entire run. But is it just me, or does it feel like there's this strangely vast chasm between how attractive an English accent on a woman can be versus how it can be off-putting and not enticing at all?
Guess I don't ever think about it really. Hey, it's Bami's King. Hey, what's up? It's the guy. Yeah, it's Eternatus. He fucking sucks.
There are definitely British accents that I find very obnoxious.
Right, like I find that strange. Like, plenty of other accents, I don't feel the schism between, like. But then again, maybe it's because of plenty of the other accents, the regional dialect aspect of it isn't as prevalent. Like, they don't have their own. I can't think of. Well, I guess that, you know what? That's actually a little bit of a weird aspect to it as well. And I wonder if that's just because British, Scottish, Irish, all that, you know, Cockney, all that kind of stuff, that we pick up on it easier because they are just speaking English at the end of the day. It's not like I'm sure there's Japanese regional dialects and Indian and Chinese and and Russian, but we
Hey,
just
do you wanna know how Max Raid Eternatus just died?
How?
how
He got sucker punched by a stun fisk.
that is a very pathetic way to go out. He deserves it for being a complete and total fuckhead.
The dogs actually, they put in a lot of work, and then Dubwill did absolutely nothing.
Of course.
It's
Yeah.
always not useful. Alright, I gotta repiece my team together without the dog, and maybe think of something, catching something? I don't know, but I can level up to level 65 now. Three days later.
Wonder if I can finish my grinding before you win the game.
Who knows, because I need to go back and grind more yet.
That's right, everybody behind the fucking fence.
It's Winden Stadium that I have to fight him at. It wouldn't let me call a taxi. Maybe I can call a taxi now.
Water spout. Oh, that's really cool.
What's that?
150 base power, but it loses damage based on how low your HP is. 100 accuracy.
Is it that Jellicent that has that?
Yeah, Jellicent learns this. This used to be like Wailord's signature move or something. I don't know if I can justify it with 85 speed. But if I don't take this, I'm carrying fucking Brian, so I think I'd take this over Brian. It's fairly bulky, so I think even if I take a hit and then click Water Spout, I still probably do pretty good damage. And I have Recover.
Sell that shit.
Recover, Curse Body, Water Spout, Rain Dance. I'm gonna take it over Brian.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I caught Eternatus.
Nice.
Yeah, he's just gonna go in the dead box. Alright, we'll take Monkey, get back on the team. I guess out of everybody else that's here, Goongar, and the pony, maybe? See, otherwise, I mean, I could take Scorch. He's good.
Big talk, motherfucker. Oh, you know what? That wasn't bad. But unfortunately, Malmoir's pretty hard covered by my fucking night bug. This thing's doing a lot more work for me than I anticipated when I drafted it, I'll be completely honest.
That's part of the fun of these runs.
Right. I'm glad I've paid, what's the monthly renewal for Nintendo Online? Like $3-4?
Yeah, I don't remember.
This mod, it's pay to win if it gets me through more of this run, because that means I paid. We've been at this for a couple at least like what, 3 months or 2?
I don't know, something like that. Yeah.
But like, so it's basically I paid $12 to have a Escavulator or whatever this thing's called.
Well, he was only evolved like a month ago or something, I think. Right?
So even worse. I paid ahead of time by how much to have a trade evolution that I didn't know I was going to take.
Well, you can
Nice.
forget to cancel when you're done, too, and then you'll pay even more.
Right. No, that ain't gonna happen. It's already bad enough that I paid for 6 months of a Minecraft server that I've never been able to foot on.
Jeez.
Yep, that was 80 some bucks.
Okay, we're gonna take.
It's the most. I have no idea to this day what's wrong with it. Like the second renewal, which I fucked up. I mean, that one's on me. The second 40 bucks, 42 bucks or whatever it was is on me. Because I got an email warning me that the renewal was coming up, and I did not go in and cancel. Although part of that is because of some really fucky cookies bullshit on their website, and finally realizing like I couldn't log into. If I followed the link that it gave me, it would give me a bunch of run around with whatever password issues and like not saying it's right, and then you say like, okay, request a new password. I'm like, oh, we sent you the email, didn't you get it? No, I didn't. I've requested it like 6 times now over the past 72 hours.
Which reminds me, I need to try and change my email on my frickin' Slack messenger because it's connected to an email that I no longer have. I need to do it before I get logged out.
Yeah, probably should do
Oh
that.
yeah, that's kind of like I lost my comedy Twitter account. I lost the login information for it or whatever, and I've considered going through like the whole like recover your account process with Twitter just so I can go back in and use it to say, hey, what's up? I heard this place got bought by a total R word and see if I can get banned.
How fast it takes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised my grad school deleted my fucking student email. You think they would just keep that open?
It's
Alright, I gotta
valuable
let the
server
cat in
space.
because him scratching at the door is even more annoying somehow. Alright, be right back.
You need
They'll
kitty
come.
jail.
They'll come ask me for donations, and I'll be like, "Well, you deleted my fucking email, so I ain't giving
Right.
you no money."
Yep. Recover my email and all my stuff, and I'll fucking donate.
I had no idea too what was going to that email account because I don't keep track of that shit. They all get
Right.
pulled together into the one base email. So I got shit
Right.
forwarded from 4 different emails. Like, who knows what the
Okay, how
fuck I
about
signed
now?
up for?
Joe, I feel like you need a kitty jail, like an actual one.
I would feel too bad if I put him in kitty jail.
I mean, you gotta do something to
A
fucking.
kitty detention center.
Yeah.
I feel like he wouldn't register why. Like, he wouldn't be able to connect his behavior to the reason he was in there.
Father, why?
Yeah, just like,
Why have
why
you
does my
betrayed
dad
me?
hate me?
Kidding me.
Too many mandibuzzes and ditto, motherfuck.
Did you laugh?
Dilaf. Yeah, okay, here we go. There's we want to give him an expert
That's bullshit.
out.
So I do want to raise a complaint.
Yes.
Throat chop apparently stops bug buzz.
Yeah.
Bugs do not make vocalizations with their mouths.
They do in Pokemon.
I think this is a good just example of nobody thinks about science as much as you do. Not even Jesse, and he's a scientist.
Well, yeah, because he has to do it at work. I don't have to do jack shit at work.
Yeah. It gets to be your pleasure,
Yeah.
as you use it only to complain.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in this world.
That's true.
Especially now.
Yeah.
That is also true.
You Dirty, rotten motherfucker. And then it's got counter.
No, Cat, just because I look at you doesn't mean it's, oh my god, it's food time. He did just a cartoonish reaction to me looking at him. Stop, buddy.
That's bad. Is throat chop normal or fighting?
Dark.
Dark.
Yes,
huh?
dark.
That's even better.
Even better.
Right?
I believe it's 80 base, 100 accuracy, and the no sound moves thing is the only extra effect it has, I think.
Failure.
Alright, I gotta go back to the Pokemon Center and restore my PP.
Dazzling Gleam, well, he's a physical attacker, so that doesn't do much. But we're also not going to have Heal Pulse on him, because not going to be double battles.
Earthquake!
Okay, that was lethal anyway. Cool.
I like that Mamoswine gets Earthquake when he levels up here, and then my fucking Glalie learns Headbutt like a piece of shit.
Well, it's kind of entirely ahead.
Yeah, it makes sense for it to have it in this moveset, but does it make sense for it to learn at level 50 fucking 4?
Yes. I'm going to say yes.
Well, maybe this is a good spot to... Oh no, Garrett's mid-gym fight, just kidding.
Right? Fuck off.
I forgot.
I'm just that trivial to this equation.
I'm just trying to figure out if...
I mean, that's Gym 7. You're catching back up a little bit.
That's one way to put her.
It'll crash back down when you got to get to the grinding segments that we had to go through, though.
I mean, I just spent the first hour and a half grinding. Like, I will be grinding constantly anyway, so...
Yeah, so did both of us, pretty much. Not so much Joe, but me. I've been killing the same fucking Pokemon for 2 hours, basically. I don't know why these videos don't do better.
Yeah. I mean, earlier ones were not so grindy. I feel like we were a lot more like in race mode for a lot more often of it.
Yeah, it really depends on like the games a little bit.
Piers cleared clean.
Nice.
All right. Well, then let's end the episode here.